Hello, everybody. Mayor Keith Wilson here, and I wanted to take a few moments and just provide my deep gratitude for the Salvation Army. And I want to provide a quick story. It was about 6 or 7 years ago that while I was driving to work, one day I just recognized I didn't know my city anymore. And that drove me to find people who I knew I could trust and learn from. And I just happened to be at an event and I sat next to Robert Lloyd. And as I learned more about those that are suffering on the street, Robert just pointed me to things that the Salvation Army were doing. And I started meeting the senior leadership. And then as I started seeking public office, I looked to the senior leadership, Major Harvey, on what I could do to prepare for if I became mayor. How can we achieve ending unsheltered homelessness in Portland? And the Salvation Army team just stepped up and they helped. The second week of being elected, I called Chair Vega Peterson and she shared my goals. We started raising funds even before I took office. We pooled our money, and that first week of January, we opened 2 shelters. One was the Salvation Army Female Emergency Shelter. Quite possibly one of the most important achievements that I've had in my life. We opened the Moore Street at very near the same time. And the honor of being able to go there and spend the night with those that are suffering on the street to make sure that the neighbors I grew up with can be provided life-saving care so we can help them on their journey to recovery, behavioral health services, or workforce, whatever may be needed, but that we will not leave those that are suffering on the streets of Portland to die anymore. I owe a tremendous debt to the Salvation Army that I will never forget, and I appreciate your partnership on this and in this journey. So thank you all.